So it's a new week, and if your search for a job has been unproductive, I'd like you to reevaluate the strategy that you've employed up to this point. Take a step back and look at things from a fresh perspective. Now let's talk about some fundamental issues. The first is the specific job or jobs that you've been applying to. I know you've made a lot of applications in the past 3 months, but if we go back to those applications, were you applying to a specific role or related roles, or you were just throwing your CVs randomly to every job opening that you see? Now that's what a lot of people do, and that does not make any sense. You can't possibly apply to an HR opening, next minute you see customer care, you apply, next minute you see accounting, you apply, next minute you see you can't do that. So you've got to be very, very specific. You've got to be very intentional, even as an entry-level person. Now, this field or specific field or role doesn't even have to be related to what you studied in school. Let's say you studied plant science, or you studied biochemistry, or you studied zoology, but you're interested in accounting, and you're asked to describe yourself. Tell us who you are. Hi, my name is Richmond. I studied plant science, but I'm interested in accounting, and I'm looking out for accounting. I'm looking out for graduate accounting jobs. I'm looking out for entry-level accounting jobs. Now, presently, I'm undertaking ICANN. I'm undertaking ACCA. I'm learning how to use accounting softwares. I'm reading this. I'm equipping myself to better my chances of getting such entry-level jobs. Now, that is who you are. Let's say you're not interested in accounting, but you're interested in HR, or you're interested in another field. Hi, my name is Richmond. I studied zoology, but I'm interested in HR. I'm interested in human resources administration. So presently, I'm looking out for graduate HR jobs. I'm looking out for internship positions in HR, so that I can build myself in the basis of this specific industry and better my chances of getting a graduate job in HR. So if you were asked to describe yourself, if you were asked to tell us who you are based on what you do, a lot of people won't be able to do that because they don't even know. They don't know. In 2 sentences, tell us what is this that you do? What specifically do you do? You can't do that because you don't know. Now, that is very fundamental. Sit down, evaluate your skills, your strengths, evaluate your interests. Ask yourself, what industry, what am I really a professional? Can I describe myself as a professional? In what area? So once you've identified the specific role, once you've identified the specific job that you're looking out for, or the specific related jobs that you're looking out for, the next thing now is the job application itself, the CV, the cover letter, and the email. Now, I'm not going to go much into details about CV and cover letter, but I'll advise you to have a professional take a look at your CV. Have someone review your CV for you. Now, if you can't afford to pay someone to review your CV, it's okay, it's fine. You can actually still do something to make your CV look better yourself. Go online, take a look at our templates, search for free templates that make for better presentations. I'll download those templates, use it to furnish your CV. And if you can't do that, reach out to somebody in the industry that you're looking to apply. If you're looking to apply as a teller in a bank, or you're looking to apply as a graduate as an accounting intern in an accounting firm, look out for someone that works in an accounting firm. Look out for somebody that works in the industry that you're looking to go into, and ask them to look at your CV for you. Hi, my name is this, and I'm looking to get a job as this in this industry, but presently I don't know if my CV makes enough sense. So I would like you to take a look at my CV and point out things that I should either take out or add in the CV. Please, I will really feel indebted to you if you do this for me. Now you go on LinkedIn, you search for such kind of people, you send them connections, and then you send them messages, you send them a DM, and you tell them. If you reach out to 10 persons, 3 persons will get back to you and send you their email. Send me the CV, let me look at it. It won't take them 10 minutes. They look at it. Oh, okay, you put this skill, you put that skill. These skills have been phased out. This is what is prevalent in the industry right now. This qualification is no longer required. These are the qualifications that are required. So please add these qualifications and say that they are in view. You're looking to go for this qualification. So someone sees your CV, the person knows that, oh yeah, you're up to date with developments in the industry. So that's that for the CV. Now the next thing is your cover letter. Now the cover letter is a formal expression of interest in the job position. So you've got to tell them with examples why you're the best candidate for the job. It's not speaking grammar, it's not speaking plenty English. With examples, tell us why we should hire you. Okay, I'm applying for this role of an internal control officer because in the past 4 years, I've worked in 2 firms as an internal control officer, and I've helped firm A save to XY amount of money by detecting and preventing fraud, and I've helped firm B improve their processes by implementing policy A, B in place. And presently, this is how things are in those places, and I help make those things happen. That is why I believe that if you hire me, I'm going to bring this wealth of experience to this new position, and I'm going to bring my A game, and I'm going to make things happen. So with specific examples, that is the major difference between a cover letter and a CV. In the cover letter, you're giving them examples, you're giving them figures, verifiable examples, not made up examples. You're giving them verifiable examples why they should hire you. It's just a one-page document, three paragraphs or 4 paragraphs, and you're done. So you can go online, take a look at sample cover letters for the specific position that you're applying for. So again, I don't want to go much detail. I don't want to go into detail about the CV and the cover letter because that's a different conversation that we are still going to have in other videos. So if you've sorted your CV, you've sorted your cover letter, the next thing I want to talk about is the email. You've got to be very professional in the language that you communicate with on the email. You can't send out any kind of email and expect to get a response. The subject of the email, even your email address, everything has to be A game. You've got to bring your A game. No more room for mediocrity this coming week. So you've got to bring your A game. So your CV and your cover letter, those are out of the way. The next thing I want to talk about is the location. A lot of people hate location. They want a job, they just keep crying, I'm in this location, don't you have jobs in this location? The truth is, if we are being realistic, most locations have more opportunities than other locations. It's just an external factor. It's not something you can influence. So what do? You have to move. You've got to be able to relocate. You have to be open to relocating. You've got to be able to relocate. Go to where the opportunities are. The opportunities won't come to you. Those jobs won't come to you. So you have to move. You have to take steps and go meet the jobs. That's why Lagos is the way it is. That's why Port Harcourt, Abuja, these major cities, that's why they are the way they are. Because there are more opportunities in those places than the suburbs. There are more opportunities in those places than the rural areas and the rural cities. So you've got to go to where the opportunities are. It doesn't make sense that you stay in your as long as your priority is getting a job. If your priority is your family and you don't want to lose, you don't want to leave your family and relocate, that's fine. Stay, take care of your family and keep looking out for opportunities. But if you don't have any priority that is more than the job, if the job is your priority, then you have to be open to relocating. You have to move. There are certain things that can happen as long as you're in that environment, both mental and physical environment. You have to be open to relocating. A lot of things won't move for you. Things will not change. You will be in the same location for 10 years. Nothing is going to happen. But the day you leave that location and go to where opportunities are calling you, you see things change for you. Now, I know that the major issue for a lot of people is accommodation. Most people, they are bothered because they can't really afford to pay the rent in those cities, or they don't have relatives in those cities that can accommodate them. Now, I have to tell you that you have to be able to pay the sacrifice. Yes, you've got to be able to pay the sacrifice. Now, if you reach out to someone that live in that city, you reach out to people, identify people, go to social media. People upload pictures with locations. People put their location. People even put the cities that they live in on Instagram, on Twitter. So you reach out to 20 persons. You're a girl. You reach out to 20 girls in Lagos, and you tell them, "Hi, my name is this, and I live in so and so city, but I'm looking to come to Lagos, but I don't have anywhere to stay. However, I would love for you to accommodate me for 3 months. And in these 3 months, I'm open to paying you 10,000 every month, just so that you can add to the rent. I know that it might not be, it might not equate, it might not be the same as the value of the rent, but that's what I can afford. And I would really love for you to consider me. Now, I'm going to cook my own food. I will take care of my feeding. All I want is just somewhere to lay my head while I go and search for a job." You do the same for Abuja, if it's Abuja that you're looking out for. You do the same for Port Harcourt. So the issue is that some people are not even open to paying anything at all. Most people just want someone to accommodate them for free. Now, being open, when people understand that you're open to paying for the accommodation, it shows accountability. It shows responsibility. And people love responsibility. They respect responsibility. They love it. Oh, okay, she might not be able to afford it, but they are willing to pay. Don't worry, come. Don't worry about the money. Just come. So you tell them, "I want to stay for 3 to 5 months, but at the end of this period, if I don't get a job, I'm going to make alternative arrangement and I'm going to leave." So location is very important. Location is very important. And in your cover letter, you have to add that you're open to relocating in case the job is not in the same location as you are. So I've talked about identifying the role. I've talked about the job application itself. I've talked about the CV. I've talked about the cover letter. I've talked about location. Another thing I want to talk about now is the job platform itself. Now, because of the advent of social media, because of the advent of technology, there are lots of job platforms out there. Lots of job platforms, lots of blogs, lots of forums, there are a lot of them. You have to look out for them. You have to look out for those job platforms. Go online and search from Nairaland. I can't really mention a lot of them, but there are lots of them. And a lot of them are actually credible. Lots of them are authentic. There are lots of credible job platforms out there. Even LinkedIn. Again, I don't want to go into this about LinkedIn because we are going to have that conversation some other time. But there are lots of job platforms out there. So this coming week, set a target for yourself. Every day, I'm going to apply for 5 jobs. I'm going to make 5 significant job applications, and I'm going to make those applications count. I'm going to bring my A game in the cover letter, the email, everything is going to be top notch. Every day, 5 applications. At the end of the week, by Friday, I would have made 25 different applications. And you're going to get invites. You're going to get invites. Even if you don't get invites, fine. You dust yourself. Next week we move. We go again next week. Something must happen. This month is not passing us by without us getting that job. So that's just what I wanted to throw your way this coming week. So put your house in order, put yourself in order. Even if it's been very discouraging, if the journey has been very discouraging up to this point, it's okay to feel despondent, it's okay to feel frustrated. But after crying for a minute, dust yourself up, get up and get back in the market.